Buying a home is an exhilarating milestone, yet it can be daunting, particularly when faced with financial myths. One of the biggest misconceptions prospective buyers encounter is the notion that they must put down at least 20% of the home's purchase price. While saving up such a sum can seem impossible, here's what many lenders don't openly disclose. You often don't need a 20% down payment to secure your dream home. Let's unravel this mystery. The 20% down rule has been around for decades. While it's true that reaching this benchmark allows you to avoid private mortgage insurance, or PMI, it's by no means a requirement for obtaining a mortgage. In fact, various lending options allow for significantly lower down payments. For instance, loans backed by the Federal Housing Administration, commonly known as FHA loans, often call for as little as 3.5% down. This option particularly aids first-time homebuyers or those with limited savings. Moreover, if you qualify for a VA loan, a benefit available to veterans, active duty service members, and certain members of the National Guard and Reserves, you might not need a down payment at all. This no-money down opportunity is one of the most powerful tools at a homebuyer's disposal. Another alternative is the USTA loan, designed for rural homebuyers with moderate incomes, requiring no down payment as long as certain eligibility criteria are met. The options are varied and can be tailored to different financial situations, dispelling the myth that a hefty down payment is the only route to homeownership. Critics might quickly point to PMI as a reason to cling to the 20% rule. Yes, PMI adds a small percentage to your mortgage cost, protecting the lender in case of default. However, for many buyers, this extra cost is a worthwhile trade-off if it means getting into a home sooner. Additionally, PMI is not forever. Once you have accrued enough equity, typically when your payments bring your mortgage balance to 78% of the home's original value, PMI is usually removed. So, does this knowledge signal that a lower down payment is always the best choice? Not necessarily. If you have the means to comfortably save and avoid additional monthly fees, a 20% down payment can make sense. However, having this flexibility presents an incredibly valuable choice. It breaks down barriers, allowing you to step onto the property ladder when it suits your life stage and circumstances, not dictated by outdated rules. In conclusion, understanding the varied options and debunking common myths empowers you to make informed decisions, ensuring your path to homeownership matches your unique financial landscape. So next time you dream about owning a home, remember, the barriers might be lower than you think.